Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much. We're on that one. Yeah, you found the.
Well, you don't have that many people in here for the audience, so I got to look for them, and and I've got these.
Well, you've got all those friendly people over there smiling at you behind the lights.
The sunshine.
There's no sunshine in here.
Well, there's more in here than there is outside. I can tell you that.
Hey, good morning, folks. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. It's Tuesday, February 11th. We do appreciate you tuning in, however and wheresoever you are. Of course, over in Salem on Channel 3, everywhere else on Channel 100 or Channel 25, depending on your fiber situation. Good morning. What is going on in your world? Actually, not a whole ton.
Well, you just don't give a guy a break to squeeze a word in.
Where you get, usually the folks that I have on the show aren't squeezing words in at this point.
Here like this.
Kinda, yeah. It's kind of a frightening experience for people sometimes, Zach. Ladies and gentlemen,
see, he's doing it again.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Zak Steel from Clay County Country is here this morning.
I want to back you all the way up to.
I haven't started.
Oh, yes, you have.
Okay. What am I doing? What do I need to do?
You said it's Tuesday, February 11th.
But
yes. You kinda had the R in there. And I've always wondered, why is there an R in that word? Why is there an N, two of them? Or Wednesday?
Wednesday, yeah.
Oh, it's kind of backwards.
Yeah. Has two D's.
Yeah, two D's. You know why?
When it could be WENSD.
But February is the correct pronunciation of that word.
February,
but most people say February.
I typically.
You kind of had a little R in there.
I say February, basically.
Well, people say that too.
Yeah, that may not be the correct pronunciation.
February.
Today is February 11th. See, that's exactly how I say it. February. Yeah, I have the second R, but I don't punch it.
Is that from the Latin, as they say? Which
I believe I believe this is from. Isn't February and January? Aren't those from Greek gods, or are they Roman?
I have no clue. That's why I'm asking.
Well, March is for Mars, and Mars was a Roman god.
It was a candy bar.
It is that. It is a candy bar. Yeah, I hadn't really thought about that. I'll have to try to remember. I think Janus was a. I never took Western.
Never cared for her music.
I never took Western civilization. You never a big Janus?
No, I wasn't.
Either Ian or Joplin, huh?
Ian before Joplin, but neither of them really.
Yeah, Ian has one song.
Yeah, 17.
Yeah, but other than that, ladies and gentlemen, we've gone way off course. Let's tell you what's going on.
It wasn't my fault.
Well, it was your fault, actually. It really was. But that's fine. I'm all for you.
56 more minutes.
What's going on around the community? Actually, this probably would have been better off just sitting here chatting with Zach, because there aren't too many things going on in the community today. At the Florida Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center this evening, they'll have the Assembly of God Church folks. They're going to be coming up, probably doing a nice little program. That's at 6 o'clock tonight at the Florida Rehab and Healthcare. Also, over in Albion, it is the monthly meeting of the National Active and Retired Federal Employees. You going to say it?
No.
You're not going to say it. You say it every time. So we're on that one now, by the way. Okay. It's the monthly meeting of the National Active and Retired Federal Employees. It'll be held today at 11:30 at the Edwards County Senior Center on North 5th Street in Albion. All members and prospective members are encouraged to attend. For more information, give them a call at 847-2321. I got to tell you, I'm disappointed you didn't blow into your...
Well, I started to, but...
You knew I was waiting on it.
Well, that too. No, you started that announcement out with, and over in Albion, before you even got to Nerf, but you said over in...
I appreciate that.
Over in Albion, and I was thinking, do you have your service in Albion?
Yes. North side. Yeah.
Fairfield's closer to Albion.
We're working the way there. Albion is actually probably, if you look on a map, maybe I bet you that our service is, we're at West Salem, we are at we're at Browns, and I bet you that we are probably
I don't care how many cartologists you can find, you are not going to get Albion closer to here than Fairfield.
It's closer to Browns.
And how many crows?
It's closer to Browns. We have a center in Browns, like a
okay. I will give you it's closer to Browns.
Yes, that's how that happens. That's how that happened.
Okay.
Anyway, it's in Albion, and that's what kind of bothers me. They're having the NARF meeting. There's no meal. I guess they're going to eat at the senior center.
Nothing important going on then.
Well, that's exactly right. Why? I mean, God bless you if you go, but you want a meal if you're going to go to a national retired employees meeting, aren't you? Federal employees
You're
meeting.
going to want a meal if you go
anywhere
out to watch your wife try on shoes.
That's one of the things that makes it cost a lot of money when you go shopping is you always have to go get a meal or something as well at the same time.
That's why I don't go.
I don't blame you a bit. This is also National Shut-In Visitation Day. National Shut-In Visitation Day.
That's a good cause.
This serves as a reminder to bring some cheerful company to folks who are unable to leave their homes. Visiting a person who is shut in makes a positive difference in your life as well as that person's life. So, how to visit some folks who are shut in with a disability or illness, become a companion. Some activities you can do include playing a board game, read a book, maybe watch a favorite movie, work on a jigsaw puzzle, all kinds. Read the newspaper to them. A lot of folks that are shut in, they have difficulty with the vision, and that's a nice thing to do.
It's very nice thing to do.
Very nice day. This is also National Peppermint Patty Day. National Peppermint Patty Day.
Now, you talking about the cartoon character?
Well, actually, most of the graphics in celebration of the actual day included the cartoon character, but I did not include her myself in the graphic that I took.
That's why I asked.
Yeah. National Peppermint Patty Day recognizes a treat enjoyed by millions around the world on February 11th of each year. Sink your teeth into the minty chocolate sweet. The oldest commercially made mini patty or cake came from Quiggins, the Quiggins family on the Isle of Man, which is in the Irish Sea. They have been making the cakes since 1840. There you go. And 4 of the kids left to form some other company. In the United States, as early as 1900, peppermint patties began to be made by regional confectionaries. The York peppermint patties were first made in 1940, and that is the more well-known. This is also...
Too much peppermint in those for my taste.
I am not a fan of peppermint patties.
There's too much peppermint. They need to try to even that out.
Well, you would think the peppermint should only be in the chocolate part of it, and the cream shouldn't be flavored, but it...
Well, it's such a strong flavor that it, just pretty much overpowers everything.
Right. Agree wholeheartedly. I will not be celebrating February 11th National Peppermint Patty Day, but I probably will eat...
Stores are safe.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Well, the little starlights, I like those things. The little piece of candy, though, those are... I get grabbed like an after lunch mint. There you go. It's not an aperitif, but that's what would that be? A dessert. Light dessert. This is also National Don't Cry Over Spilt Milk Day on February 11th. This promotes a positive attitude even when things might not be going your way. It's a day for looking on the bright side of things and then carrying that feeling with you every day after. There you go. So don't cry over spilt milk. And what are the favorite ways to face daily challenges? Be prepared. Expect the unexpected. Have a backup plan. And breathe. I'm just telling you. These are some of the...
all of that over... Don't cry.
Look at this guy. He's
over spilled milk.
Crying over spilled milk. He's clearly not celebrating.
That's
clearly not celebrating the day.
That sentence, I will call it, is purely a metaphor. That's all it is.
Yeah. However, I have spilled milk, and I have seen folks spill milk. I don't believe I've ever seen anybody cry over.
Yeah. Well, the idea is, hey, there's a lot more important stuff.
Yeah. I have seen people get angry when someone's dropped
spill
milk.
anything.
Yes. Yeah.
Folks have to be milk.
Yeah, they'll get angry occasionally. What's on Wabash William? We'll see on television. A few things going on. Boys High School basketball tonight. I will be in Flora tonight. The Salem Wildcats are in Flora taking on the Wolves. That's at 6:15 tonight, and that's right here on this channel as well as over in Salem channel, so do stick around for that. NCAA basketball tonight. A bunch of games going on.
All right, hold on. Before you get into that.
Yeah.
Salem
is in Flora tonight.
I know that. Is Salem in a conference? Mm-hmm. Which conference would that be?
They are in the Cahokia Conference Mississippi Division, but they don't actually ever play the Cascade.
Down around Jackson? Or do they go down around Jackson?
No, they play
some long road games.
Columbia, Freeburg, other teams closer to the Mississippi River, like Trenton Westland, Carlisle.
Okay.
Trying to remember the rest. There's I'm missing a team. Breeze Central.
Route 50.
It is. That'd be actually a better name for the conference.
Yeah, I would.
The Route 50 conference, because it's a lot of those. I'll get back to basketball in just a second. NHL hockey tonight. The Flyers are playing the Islanders at 6, NBC Sports Network, channel 216. The Blues back at it in Anaheim tonight at 9 o'clock, Fox Sports Midwest, channel 630. Blues needing to break their poor run that they are currently going on. In the NBA tonight, doubleheader on TNT. Channel 633, LA Clippers at the Philadelphia 76ers, followed by the Boston Celtics at the Houston Rockets. First game's at 6, second game's at 8:30, and then finally, NCAA basketball. Several games in Big Ten Network. It's Penn State at Purdue, followed by Nebraska at Maryland. But the huge game of the night, I'll give you one of them. Kentucky's on ESPN against Vanderbilt. That's going to be followed by Michigan State, the Spartans, in Champaign tonight, taking on the Fighting Illini on ESPN Channel 601. You don't want to miss it. A huge game for both of those squads. I'm presuming you're going to watch it and then tape it and watch it again.
No,
not at all.
No, not at all. But I did hear, I think, something this morning amongst all the static coming into work on the radio. Something about Michigan State coach. I don't know if they were talking basketball, football.
Football coach retired, and the coach that they were trying to get to take his place chose not to go there.
Okay.
Luke Fickell not going to Michigan State from Cincinnati.
Yeah, it was just kind of a news report in a sports.
I don't know why they would make that news. Yeah, I mean. Guy doesn't take a job.
Because for the same reason we're sitting here talking about
they sold advertising.
Anything that you can talk about. Because we have an hour to fill here, kids.
You're exactly right, and we're going to come back. We're going to do that here in just a minute. That's Zak Steel. He's here from WNOI, Clay County Country, 99.3. We're going to have some fun. Back right after this. Do stick around.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Welcome back, folks. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Zak Steel is here. He is your morning personality on WNOI, Clay County Country. Morning all the way till afternoon, aren't you there, Zak?
Pretty much, yeah, till about 1300. Or I'm sorry, 1.
Yeah, one in the afternoon. So what is new in the country music world? Anything new in Nashville going on that folks need to know about? I've had a failure here.
I've had no.
You see, I've had a failure here, so I need you to talk for a second.
Good old computers, this new technology, it's the best thing ever. It's going to save our souls. As far as things going on new in Nashville, I have no clue. But for those of you that may want a clue, you've got
that Facebook account, dude. Dave.
Facebook. Oh, well, he's a radio dude that just all of a sudden kind of thought maybe he ought to be on Facebook too. Excuse me. Let me back up. For those of you that would like a clue, you're more than welcome to tune in to Clay County Country every Friday mornings at about 8:25-ish. I'll just leave it on all the time, then you'll catch it. But
well, that's the way to do it. That's the way to go about it. Leave it. Yeah.
And we talked to, as Bruce mentioned, Dave Linehan, who is from Nashville. Well, I think he's actually from Cleveland, but he is in Nashville now and works at the Ryman Auditorium. And
He doesn't have a Nashville accent, does he, now that you mention it?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I guess it'd be Northern Ohio if there is such an accent.
I presume there is, actually, but I've got a...
Well, not like there is in Nashville.
No, not as
You
pronounced.
you get south, that accent is just pronounced. I mean, you can tell
That's the thing.
anybody's from the south. You just have to get into Kentucky.
I'm not sure there's so much of a... I presume there's a Northern Ohio accent, but I've got a friend who lived in Chicago area.
There's a Chicago accent.
He lived in Chicago area for his first 25 years of his life, and then moved and has lived in Cleveland for the next 25 years of his life, and his accent is still pretty much solid Chicago. It doesn't leave you, does it?
I don't think so. It's weird the way that works. I think in Chicago, if you don't pick up the accent, you get shot. So you pick it up quick,
Yeah.
and you don't get rid of it.
Yeah. It's a badge of honor, I presume.
Well, if you're going to get a job up there, you're probably going to get a union job, which means you must pick up the accent.
Why so?
Because that's the way we do it.
I guess that makes sense.
My dad, my granddad, his great-great-great-granddaddy all spoke this way. And by golly, you are going to do so as well, representing us.
Well, I got into the whole mess. The fella, how do folks find Mr. Linehan? Just tune in at 8:30, 8:25.
Let me finish. By the way, folks, my last statement is based on zero research, zero facts.
Yeah.
Just sitting here trying to kill time.
Oh, now, come on. We're having a good conversation, Zach.
Well, I'm joking, all right?
Yeah. But it's actually based on personal experience, not research, is it?
No, I'm just joking. Let's leave that. Go somewhere else.
Mr. Linehan
Yes,
does
Mr.
not
Linehan.
have much of an accent. How long's he been in Nashville?
I have no clue.
You've been talking to him for a couple of years now.
Well, about a year and a half.
Yeah.
I did not get into that type of a personal conversation with him.
Why not? I
How long
he
you been
seems like
living
a
there?
nice fella.
Well, he is. But,
Professional relationship only.
yeah, he informs us what's going on in Nashville. So if you are curious, that's a wonderful way to find out. And even if you don't have an aerial and can't pick us up off the ether, there is also an app for that.
That's right.
It's called Clay County Country, 99.3.
That's how you find the app, but can you also listen online if you've got, go to WNOI.com or something like that? You can probably...
Yeah, there's clickages from there.
Yeah,
The app would be for your smartphones.
I see.
Online, go to WNOI.com. If you're on a computer, I'm talking about, or maybe a big tablet or whatever. I haven't tried it, so I don't
Well, I know that's how the people in the office here listen. Because
But you go to WNOI.com, and once you get there, there is a choice. You can go to WNOI Mix FM, which is that beatnik music, or you can go over here to Clay County Country, 99.3, which is country.
beatnik music.
Yeah, them long-haired kids, beatniks with their hair down on their
Hippies,
shirt collars.
long-haired hippies, I tell you.
That's the world coming to. And
And what?
what is going on with people out in public wearing their pajamas?
All right, I tell you what, let's do. Let's take a quick break, and then we'll think about it. I'll think about that question during the break. There are people wearing their pajamas in public. That makes no sense, does it?
Oh, I thought you were going to break.
I am going to break.
Okay.
We'll be back right after this. Stick around.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching. Morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We're here on Wabash. That was on network television? I thought it was syndicated the whole time.
No.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking to Zak Steel as we're talking Clay County country. We're talking country music, and I have just been bumfuzzled and flabbergasted.
Enlightened,
I guess, if you want to say the correct terminology. I had no idea. I thought Hee Haw started out as a syndicated show and stayed as a syndicated show throughout the run of its run.
No, it did not.
This makes no sense to me. Wait a minute. So the Hee Haw, I remember the hubbub, or I've read about the hubbub, when CBS fired the Smothers Brothers. They took the Smothers Brothers off the air because they were...
Well, they were a little ahead of their time.
Beginning to cater to the long-haired hippie types.
Yes, beatniks.
Beatniks. All right, for want of a better term. Beatniks. Beatniks were 15 years past by then. Well, whatever. Okay. Nevertheless, you mentioned pajamas. You are seeing pajamas now more often, are you?
Yes, I am. And it's a trend I'm not liking. What's next, you know? And it's not just younger people now.
You really want to know where it started? I can tell you where it started.
Well, I was listening to some program the other day, and they got off on complaining about it too, and I stayed right there with it because I was just mad as they were, you know.
Yeah.
But it was, they were dealing with kids in Starbucks coming into Starbucks in the morning, not early, 10, 11 o'clock, standard wake-up time, I guess, wearing thongs.
Wait a second. You mean like for shoes thongs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the other kind of thongs.
Oh, see, you're right there with them. Thongs are shoes, all right? I think now they call them
Flip-flops.
flip-flops.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Kids coming in there wearing flip-flops, which, make the noise, of course, thus the name, but then to slide across the floor, and then they're wearing pajama bottoms and a hoodie, coming in to get their Jose Latino Flambézy whatever coffee.
Latte. Their venti latte.
I almost got thrown out of a place. Where was that? Houston, Texas.
What did you do, Zach? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back. Zak Steel is here from Clay County Country.
Houston, Texas.
Put your name back up there before
Why do you
we
always
start
have to
talking
say?
about you
Why do you have
getting
to say
tossed.
Texas when you say Houston? How many other Houstons do you know?
Houston, Texas. That's exactly.
well, I should
People
have
say
said-
Austin. They don't say Austin, Texas.
No, it's Austin.
They don't say San Antonio, Texas.
Anywho, I'm in Houston
Okay.
in the convention center.
Okay.
Huge place, by the way.
Everything's big in Texas.
And I had a place I needed to be within a reasonably close amount of time.
Okay.
Well, here's one of these Starbucks
All right.
pop-up things, that they set up out in the middle of the convention center.
Nice kiosk.
Breezeway, yeah.
A Starbucks kiosk.
Kiosk. There's a word for everything.
Yes, there is.
I blow up there and good morning, how are you? She said, "But I beat the Mojave."
You mean they said something to you that you didn't understand?
Exactly.
Okay.
Pretty sure it was Spanish, but I'm not real good on that.
It is Texas.
It's America.
Well, that's true.
I wanted a small cup of black coffee.
Okay.
Do you know how hard it is to order a small cup of black coffee
I have
at a
no
Starbucks?
No. I've never.
It's darn near impossible, even if you can find somebody that speaks English.
How do you order?
They've all got different names.
How
Black
do you order
coffee
a
has
small
its
cup of-
own name.
How do you order black coffee at a Starbucks? I have no idea. You have to.
Well, it has to be whatever the name
The
they
roast.
have chosen. Yeah.
yeah, you got to pick the roast.
And then the size of the cups are not small, medium, and large.
No, I know there's something called venti, and I think venti's large, and that's the only one I know.
What's that, French?
No, it's like a made-up Italian word. It's made up. It's not a real word.
Well, okay.
They made it up.
Whatever happened to small, medium, and large? I told the lady I want the smallest cup size you have. And I want you to pour some coffee into it and put a lid on it. And this is a 10-minute process. And then it was like $10.
And then she asked you what your name was so she could write your name on the side. Zach. You had to put Zach so that whenever whoever
we didn't get to
the
there.
barista.
I think she was pretty well.
$10.
Well, it was
something.
more than $5. I guarantee you that.
Was it really?
That's crazy.
I got to tell you, we have talked. You and I have talked before how I have never been to Florida. I have never ordered anything from a Starbucks. I've never walked into a Starbucks.
I haven't either as far as storefront. All the ones I've dealt with are, kiosks, as you say.
Yeah.
I take that back.
Or a
there
hotel,
is kind of a storefront in a hotel.
Yeah.
I have done that, but they're built into the hotel.
Kind of get your gift shop.
And, I tell you what, the folks that worked at this particular Starbucks in a hotel kind of had their stuff together.
That's good.
They had the big pumping things out there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then they had the cups over here in different sizes.
Would they
And
give
you serve yourself. You grab the size cup you want. You went over here and you picked out.
Which roast?
Well, I think it actually just said black coffee. I can't imagine that. I mean, if the CEO would have been around,
Howard Schultz would have been there.
You give it about 3 pumps, and you got your coffee, and you pay the attendant. But that's the way it should be done.
When did you start noticing pajamas? Or are you still angry about it?
It hasn't been that long.
Did you see them walking into a Starbucks? Is that what brought you that direction?
Well, that's what they were talking about on a radio program I was listening to.
Oh.
About how people were upset with these younger folks coming in their, what do you call them, flip-flops and
Thongs.
Pajama bottoms.
You really want to know where that got going? At least
let me back up.
I might be wrong, but I have a theory. Go ahead.
You know, I have no problem with comfort at the house. But if you're going to go out, you're going to go to the mart, make an effort.
That's exactly right. It's like, what would you want to be, like your mom always told you, what do you want to have on, and make sure you're wearing clean underwear at the hospital, because you might wreck,
because they're going to come off
a car wreck.
Throw them away anyway.
What happened was, now, and actually I think this started a little bit toward the end of my college career. People would leave their rooms and go down to the it's when the cafeterias in college started going to full time.
I can see that.
As opposed to like breakfast was this set time and lunch was this set time and dinner was this set time. So if the cafeteria was open 24 hours a day, you'd have people coming down in whatever they were wearing at the time.
I understand that.
And so once they got out of college, they just got into the habit of doing that.
Well, then.
And then so other people who didn't go to college saw this occurring and thought, well, that's clearly an acceptable behavior.
Well, these held in high esteem universities should be smart enough to put someone on their staff to hold a class on how to look decent in public.
That's true. That's true.
Is that going to happen for your $80 million a year you're sending this kid to school? No. Your kid's going to come out of there walking around in pajamas and flip-floppies.
Wise words from Zak Steel.
I don't have a problem with it if it stays on campus.
Oh, no, that's true. That's fine. That's fine. I'm with
you. But when you take off and you go out to the pizza joint or you're going to go over to the mart.
They should say, you got no shirt, no shoes, no service. It should be no shirt, no shoes, no pajamas, no service. Something like that. Right?
Well, then, the ACLU is going to get involved in this. I guarantee.
We're going to actually probably move on to something else as we finally got Zach got one of his rants out of the way. Thank you.
Oh, there's more.
More where that come from. Back right after this.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, My name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Whiling away your morning with Zak Steel. He is the morning personality on WNOI, Clay County Country. He's probably going right now, probably playing all kinds of good stuff this morning. Appreciate you.
Hot country.
Hot country, pardon me. Appreciate you making time in your busy schedule to be here. Thank you so much.
Glad to squeeze in.
The last time that you and I spoke, it was on the radio. It was about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it was right before, it was a Friday before a nice weekend. The weather forecast
It was a week ago this past Friday.
Beautiful Sunday, supposed to be, right?
70.
Yeah, nice. And you guaranteed that you were going to hear some folks on lawnmowers. They were like Super Bowl Sunday, so it was.
Yeah, that's when it was.
February 2nd.
Groundhog Day, too.
Groundhog Day, February 2nd.
Yeah, I had the windows open on Groundhog
Did you?
Day.
You did end up hearing people.
Yes. I have a neighbor who I don't think is quite right in the head.
Really?
Really?
Okay.
I don't know what he thought he was mowing. Maybe just, cleaning, blowing some leaves and debris out of the way. Doesn't have a quiet mower either. Great big old one of them green things. The
reason I ask that is because there was this story on the internet, so it must be real. It was
gotta be.
On the internet. After numerous complaints going back 6 months, according to a neighbor, Robert Miller, 57, was arrested at his home in Zephyr Hills, Florida, in December for disturbing the peace with his lawnmower. Body camera footage obtained by WFLA shows Pasco County Deputy Michael O'Donnell arriving at Miller's property, calling out to him, followed by the revving of a mower's engine. I've had 4 people come out and tell me they can't take it anymore, O'Donnell told Miller, who responded, whatever.
What time of day was this?
Before turning on the mower again and revving the engine again. Doesn't say what time of day. The neighbor across the street told the Washington Post that the mower isn't even capable of cutting grass.
Wait a minute.
He'll run the tractor all night long, and it echoes all over the neighborhood. He was ultimately arrested for disturbing the peace and not complying with a law enforcement officer's command.
You're trying to tell me that the Washington Post...
That's what, yes. The neighbor.
Okay, did the Washington Post contact the neighbor? Or did somebody contact the Washington Post?
I do not know.
And
I can't speak to that.
The Washington Post person didn't hang up on that?
Yeah, Yeah. They're in the middle of impeachment hearings for crying out loud.
Yeah.
You'd have thought they would. Somebody, hey, let's keep that to the Zephyr Hills Gazette, maybe.
Yeah.
Or something like that. But it's the reason I bring that up, I'm just bringing that up to say, there's always something worse. I mean, there's somebody who's suffering more than you, Zach.
Always, of course. But, this little story here, I'm sure it's compacted just for the facts only.
Yeah.
But to me, what my interest would be, and this is the stuff they leave out, what time of day was this?
They did leave that out.
Now, if it goes on constantly throughout the day, if it's a continuous drone, then yeah, there's reason. But to me, now this person that I was referring to a moment ago that's not right in the head, in the summer or very late spring, 5:15 in the morning, he's mowing.
Oh, no, you can't do
when
that.
it's light that time of year.
That doesn't make any sense to start with because you've got dew. And you're going to...
maybe he's got a dew-proof mower. Maybe he's got something he's got to do
can
at
have a
6.
dew-proof mower, but the dew's going to make the lawn look like crap.
Well, that's when you send the wife out.
Happy Valentine's Day, ladies. Does he really get out there? Does he mow late at night as well?
No, thank goodness, not in the dark. Thank goodness there's no headlights on that thing that I know of. But
they make
I know they do, but that time of year, hey, in late June. Well, June 21st is the longest day of the year.
Right.
Most daylight. So
that's correct.
In the evening you're light up until pushing 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And you're bright and ready for action at 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
5:15.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So, I guess he's probably somewhere in his abode, got the big framed sign, make hay when the sun shines.
He's making hay.
He's
cutting the grass. He's making hay.
Normally, I guess it probably would not upset me as much, but when you have your windows open, and this is right across the street.
Which in June is the best sleeping time of the year. You can leave the windows open.
Yeah.
Leave the windows open and avoid the air conditioning charges, the power bill.
You bet.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, here's...
Have you had a talk with the guy?
No.
No.
Well, one neighbor may have.
Rudy? Years ago? I don't know how.
I'm not going to mention names.
Well, Rudy's no longer with us, so I mean, yeah.
Well, it would have been across the street from him.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, don't mention names.
And across the street from me, so you triangulate that.
Yeah.
But I don't get it. No respect. Kind of like Rodney Dangerfield. No respect at all.
Well, no, that's disturbing. That's too bad, Zach. I'm sorry to hear that.
So far, I've lived through it.
Well, I'm sure you'll continue to. I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to take one final break, and then we're going to come back, and we'll talk about, I might even mention the Cardinals, the Cubs. He's got a Cubs hat on today because he's a fan. Baseball season. Pitchers and catchers report.
Yes, later this week.
Next, is it this week? Next week?
I thought it was late this week.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's of course the bet. That's because they're starting the season earlier this year. Mm-hmm. You've heard that, haven't you? Yeah. You're watching Big Talk. We'll be back right after this word. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll bet. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest today, it is Zak Steel of WNOI Clay County Country 99.3, also online on your app, all over the place. By the way, do you find that folks no longer listen to like even set-top boxes or alarm clock radios anymore? Or are people listening mainly on the apps and in their cars?
I tell you what, I cannot answer that because I haven't done the research.
Well, you can
Because quite honestly, it doesn't matter. Yes, I can make something up. That's no problem at all. My best guess would be most actual radio with an antenna.
Yeah, it's cars.
Is cars. At home, it's probably, what do you call it now, Alfred?
Who?
Alfred.
No.
That thing you talk to and tell it to do stuff.
Alexa.
Oh, okay.
Siri. Two different ones.
Yeah. I think a lot of it is probably that anymore. Hey, what'd you call him, Jim?
Hey, Alex.
Okay. Hey, Alex, get me WNOI.
Right.
I think a lot of in-home listening is probably done that way. Outside of the home, outside of the vehicle, it's a smartphone.
Huh.
And I think a lot of it is probably, especially those with smartphones, kids, we'll say. Kids, anybody under 61.
Hey, I'm a kid.
Well, are listening to music that they have put on their phone as a playlist and are not listening to radio.
Yeah, I don't do that. I still listen to radio.
Well, you're of the age to do that, but I think research will show, and I'm sure somebody's done it, that the younger you look at, the less actual radio is involved in the picture.
and may not know how to turn one on, for that matter.
Well,
that kind of thing.
and well, that can go to the complete other end of that spectrum as
Yeah.
well, because I remember on more than one occasion having to go to this lady's house to retune her radio.
Wait a minute. All right, now you're the morning man of WNOI, or maybe in the previous life, whenever this happened.
Yeah, this was a previous life.
This was a previous life. Someone would call and say, "What? You're not coming in clearly today?"
Pretty much. Either that, or they would admit that I've knocked you off the station.
They've knocked you off the station.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Here's the scenario. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Wooden box, clock, radio,
Yeah.
kitchen counter,
Okay.
cleaning the counter.
Okay.
Hit the tune knob,
Hit the knob, turned it.
turned it, knocked it off the station. Had no clue how to get it back. Her husband had died.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. The first time this happened multiple times.
Yes.
The first time it happened, did you attempt to teach her how to tune the radio?
Well, a little bit, and then I realized pretty quickly that this is a futile effort. And I thought, I wonder if there's I didn't bring my welder in here. Spot weld this baby.
Well, into the spot.
But, you know, she
says, "What if I want to hear country?"
had the radio on all day and got off it.
That,
And,
ladies and gentlemen, it deserves some.
well, that's
real-
just one of
what a service.
One
What
of
a service, Zach. Amazing.
I don't know how many times I've gone to other family members' homes, especially the older ones, who got their TV remotes out of whack with the cable box.
I
You
see,
hit, you
I'm
hit the
kinda-
power on this one, and it turns that one off, or
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden you're completely out of whack, and you
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know,
kinda-
you have
I'm
no
kinda-
clue on how to get it back in sync.
I'm kind of the lean-to guy in my family for that as well.
Yeah, so it just came to the point to where I typed up instructions.
Did you really?
In big type.
No kidding.
Step 1, 2, 3. And that saved me a lot of trips,
Oh, that's good.
you know?
That's good.
I think the embarrassment factor, at least in my case, at my current age, would keep me from calling anybody for help like that.
For helping tuning a radio.
In anything like that, any situation, unless it's something so physically demanding that I can't do it. But, yeah, I'm going to figure this out by God.
I'm sitting here, and that's kind of like men, the stereotype, men driving don't stop for directions. They do now. I mean, folks will put that.
I don't.
Folks will put that stuff.
No.
Folks will put that stuff on there.
We don't have time for me to
GPS.
get into this,
No,
but-
we don't have time for that. But I'm kind of in agreement. I'm kind of the same way. I'm sitting here looking back and
Never
thinking.
have I done that.
I'm thinking of times that I have
no,
asked for assistance
Once.
from a neighbor, or for somebody to help. Nothing inside, nothing mechanical like that, electrical, but the occasional lawnmower and lawnmower.
Okay,
thing.
well, I'm going off about using GPS and driving.
Okay, yeah, you're not going to go off about that. You can get started,
There's
but
no-
I'll give you
there's-
about 10 seconds.
There's no way I'd finish.
Well, now what's the matter with the folks who are doing that, Zach?
That's distracted driving.
That is distracted
Just as bad
driving.
as texting.
That is distracted driving. They've got these,
Plus, you're going to get lost anyhow, or you're going to end up in a river. It's been done.
It has been done. People have just driven right off into a river, just thinking that's where Alexa told me to go. Zach, I wish I had more time to get the rant.
Yeah, well,
we'll get that rant
I need
next
to
time.
write that down.
We'll get that rant next time. How's that?
Write that down over.
GPS, studio audience, write that down. Thank you very much for being here, Zach. We'll see
Pleasure,
you next time.
pleasure.
Folks, have a great day. We got Leedy Vankavich coming on tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. See you soon.